Hi, I'm Brian. This is an SAT math question involving trig. So we're given this right triangle here. We're asked if the sine of angle x equals 4 over 5, what's the difference between the value of sine x and the value of cosine x? So we know we're going to do 4/5 minus the cosine of x. So let's talk about how you find the cosine and sine of angles. For sine of an angle in a right triangle, you take the opposite side and you divide it by the hypotenuse. To find the cosine, you take the adjacent side and you divide it by the hypotenuse. And if we were asked for tangent, which we're not here, but just so you know, it's the opposite side of the angle in question divided by the adjacent side. So when we're told that sine of x equals 4/5, what they're really telling us is that the length of the side across from angle x is 4 and the hypotenuse is 5. Notice hopefully that this is a special right triangle. It follows the Pythagorean triples in a 3, 4, 5. It's not drawn to scale, don't worry about that. But we know that that has to be a length of 3. So that when we go to find the cosine of x, cosine is the adjacent one, which would be this, over that same hypotenuse, which is 3/5. So now we're trying to figure out the difference between 4/5 and 3/5. And we get 1/5. And just in case you didn't recognize the 3, 4, 5 triple, I said that kind of quickly, you can always use Pythagorean theorem. So when you see a right triangle in general, start thinking about the triples, and if you struggle with remembering them, use Pythagorean theorem. Just make sure that the c in that a squared plus b squared equals c squared always gets represented by the hypotenuse.